Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. We are on video 4 of our little mini-series of videos. We are taking a look at the updated Terrorcons from the Power of the Primes toy line in 2018. This is Deluxe Class Sinnertwin. This is really cool. Like I said, I've said it about every figure in this set. I really love the updated look. I think they look really nice. Interesting note with this one, though. This is the only one to officially not have the name Terrorcon in his name for this update. You got Terrorcon Blot, Terrorcon Sinnertwin, Terrorcon Cutthroat. I said Sinnertwin. I'm so sorry. Terrorcon Ripper Snapper, Terrorcon Blot, and Terrorcon Cutthroat. This is the only one to just be called by his name. Having said that, small interesting note aside, this guy looks really cool. Released in the third wave of Deluxe Class toys in 2018. What can we say? Bio, of course, will be with the original Transformers Generation 1 Sinnertwin toy I've already reviewed. You'd have to go back 8 or 9 months in my videos. I looked it up. That's where that is. It has a full bio. It is the same character, just an updated toy. Having put that rambling aside, let's take a look at what you get with this set. We get Sinnertwin himself, which is a small two-headed dragon. You get Hasbro, again, not happy with you. Blaster. A blaster. That's all they call this. Original toys got individual names for each weapon. They just call this a blaster. Sadly disappointed. Very good update of the original toy. Actually smaller than the original, though. That's the funny part. You get the Prime Armor and Hand Combiner. And you get the Prime Armor Filler and Gun. So that's what you get with the entire set. Let's put these three pieces aside and let's take a look at Sinnertwin himself. The detail work on this one, I have to say, of all the toys, is one of my favorite. Because there's so much small detail on this toy. Especially in the back. You got panels, gears, a whole bunch of stuff. And underneath, I just love how it's all closed up so you don't see everything. Decepticon symbol right here. You got silver with the teal. Yellow is his base color, and I do apologize if it comes a little bright. Whites and yellows don't always work with my cameras and lights. I do love the two-headed look. That looks really nice. You got silver for the top teeth, red and purple for the spikes on the head. He does have 2 spots on his back where you can stand Power of the Primes, Headmasters and stuff. And I realized with a lot of videos, I haven't been doing this, so I want to do it. That is Power of the Primes, Solus Prime, standing right on his back. Articulation, we're going to do this a little different today. Leg will go all the way around. This leg, all the way around. It bends at the elbow. And you can move this if you want. Nothing at the waist, of course. And the reason I did that is this is a double jointed head. So the heads move independently. And the jaws open as well. And the heads can go all the way around. The mouth does not want to stay open. So you can give him his standard gun, which is where the original toy had it, right in the back. And you can give him his Prime Armor. Side note with this. They say to put it on his shoulder, and we're going to do that, but then I'm going to do something different. And I did want to show you that these guys do fit in here. So I'm going to fold him up. And that's what a Prime Armor looks like attached to the armors. So we're going to plug this in here. And this is how Hasbro officially says to put his Prime armor on either shoulder. To plug it in like so. That is explicitly how the directions say to do it. I am not impressed with that. I do not like that at all. So I actually used the Prime armor when I had it on display in a different way. Take this gun off. And I plug it in backwards on the top. And I just plug this gun in to the top here. To me, I think that looks a lot sharper. Especially for display purposes, because it's not bulking out on the sides. It's not a Zoid. It's a Transformer with an armor. You said it any way you wish, your toy, of course, but I'm just showing you options on how I've done it. Having said that, let's transform him. And interesting note with this, he is an updated version of Transformers Power of the Primes 2018 Dinobot Snarl. So the transformation for him and Snarl are pretty much identical. It's just cosmetics mostly that are different. So the first thing we're going to do is, as always, we're going to do the legs first. I'm just going to flip these out of my way. These panels down here are going to open. If I can get them to open. Oh yeah, we're going to unclip that. My bad. Unclip his legs. Ah! Oh no! It popped off! It popped off! No! Alright. Saved. So these unclip. And you can see mine did not want to unclip. So that's what it's going to look like for a few seconds. Taking my thumb in this spot here. And releasing the legs. We're going to reclip them. Separate the legs first. It's so much easier when you separate the legs. Clip these back. Push this back. Push this back. And just swing these back here. There is a little tab there. And a tab on his heel. That's where that's going to go. Mine does not want to line up. Actually, it goes behind the tab. I'm so sorry. Like that. And like this. So it doesn't sit in the peg hole. It sits behind it. Next, we're going to come to the top. Let's bring his hand down. And we're just going to flip that over. And flip his hand out. Flip this over. Clip. Cheat tool. It's tight. Flip out. Now I always straighten the heads out. Put my thumb back here on the bottom of both of the heads. Pull that whole panel open. Flip the head up. Bring this back. And then just bring the heads down. And you can tuck them up like this. You can do anything you want with them. And then you're going to bring the shoulder up. And that is Sinnertwin in his robot mode. And let's bring the camera down because we don't need an aerial view of him anymore. And there he is. And again, another slimline design. Looks really good. They try to keep the look of the original head, which I think is a little blocky, but that's just me. I love the purple striping in the chest with the red underneath it. Love the coloration on the legs. It just offsets it a little. So, really nice. like the back, how the heads come down, it forms like a little backpack on them. Everything's nice against the body. There's no real loose kibble. You got silver for the face, yellow for the eyes, that teal color. As I keep whacking my camera with my knee. Articulation. Head goes all the way around, up and down, full exorcist. Shoulder. Very, very tight. Bicep. Elbow. Nothing at the wrist except for in and out transformation. So here's where your little headache may come in. So you may want to move these, do whatever you want with them. You can move those, set those. He does have a full waist. Big boot. Back boot. Even with this piece here, you can still make it work. Does a very good splits. Thigh rotation. Knee bend. No ankle articulation, unfortunately. Give him his rep on. Which, I'm kind of sad you didn't get his original gun. That's the sad part for me. Ripper Snapper and him do not get their original guns. They get their animal guns, so that's kind of a bummer. You can give him the other, of course, plate piece for the gun. And having the same color weapon with him kind of messes with it, I think, a little bit. Especially for this figure. And to attach his Power of the Prime armor, you have this peg. Little note, though. There are a couple variations of this piece been released. You have one with this color peg. Almost dropped it on the floor. This color peg, and one with just a blue teal peg. So, I'm not sure what happened, or was it just a release? They changed. I have no idea. That's going to plug right into this front piece. And that's going to clip. And we're going to take Solus. Like, I think that looks really cool with a different color. Just offsets it a little bit. Take Solus out. And put his plate back in. I really wish I'd done that to all of the figures, but I just thought of it doing this one today. Oh no, it doesn't want to clip back in. Yeah, so there he is. Overall, of all the Terrorcons, I'll be honest, he's not my all-time number one. He's out of the 5, he's number 5 on the list. I never really could get into this figure always, but I'm glad he's part of the set. He really makes it look nice, but just as a figure itself, yeah, he's always been kind of middle of the road to me. So, of course, because he is a Terrorcon, he is part of the group, he does help form Abominus. And normally, he is Abominus' right leg, so we're going to set him up for his leg mode. Take that off, take that off. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put his head away. Bring that in. Close up. And we're just going to leave these sitting here for a minute. We'll leave these up here, get these out of the way. Because we're going to transform his legs back. You can see mine just does not want to clip. So we're going to do a little alteration on this. Make sure this all lines up like it should. There, you see these pieces are going to be on the outside of the plastic. Now, we're going to come here. Oh, that's only if you're doing the hand. That's right, I'm doing the leg. So, this piece has to be on the inside, so it's going to fold up like so. There. And now you're going to leave the tail like that. Bring this leg around. Bring this clip down. And you're going to set the hand back up to a leg. To make it look like the show, I do it like that. Hasbro has their way of doing it. Every collector will tell you they have their own unique way of doing it. This is just how I do it. So you set his arm up, bring his arm back. Oh, I forgot to see the little hinge up here. This has to come back. I went the wrong way with that. Wow, I'm lucky it didn't break. I'm like, why isn't it lining up right? That's why. Like so. And then I just bring these down. And what I like to do with the heads, though, is turn them around. That is his leg mode. And until you get the combiner port in there, he's going to keep falling over. And we'll set this up as a stabilizer piece for the back of Abominus. Another one, you can just put the gun in the back here. Here we go. This has been video 4 out of 6 for Transformers Power of the Primes Abominus, the Terrorcon set. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this set so far. Is it something you would be... Oh, I forgot to do something I wasn't thinking. And just flip this piece up. Wow. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Wow. Leave it to my videos. As I was saying, let me know in the comments below what you think of this set. Is it a set you'd be interested in picking up? One you're interested in? Or you wait until your final judgment if you've never seen this full set until you see all 5 put together. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers. I do appreciate it. Many, many more videos heading your way. I'm going to get ready for my next video. And Sinnertwin is going to hang out. One more to go, and then help combine the terrifying Abominus. Have a good day.